I've not done anything about my 65-gallon, I don't think, for a while. My two rainbow fish are doing well. And lucky enough, so all these neons, I thought I'd lost my original neon because he was all bent and crooked. He'd been like that for about 6 months, but it seems he's no longer bent and crooked. Maybe it was the company, but they're all there, even him. So that's quite nice. Victor, he's got over his fin nipping adventures where the little Australian rainbow babies were having a nip of his fins. So they seem to be repaired, or nearly repaired now. At some point when I move the 36-gallon, I will put him in there with the male guppies and put the Australian rainbows into this tank. Mostly because he doesn't swim about that much. He'd be quite happy in a 36-gallon. And he's eating so many of the baby guppies in here. He's getting so fat, I think I might lose him because of being fat. He needs to go on a diet, and I can't control his diet in this tank. See, I've got babies. I do see quite a lot of babies in here, and then I'll do a day of not feeding, and I don't seem to have so many. A little boy like that, he was born in this tank. He's quite pretty. He has a very unusual tail. As you can see, I don't seem to have quite so many fish in here. Most of my older female guppies have died. They were coming on for 3 years old, so I can't expect anything more than that. I've got some, I do have some nice looking guppies up here. I particularly love him, chasing the female. I've also got some very strange guppies. I don't know if you can see her at the back. She looks like a little bullet. There she is, long and thin. She's 3 years old. She's always been like that. Nobody's ever bothered her. She just kind of bobs along and nobody really cares. I also have a couple of guppies that have strange mouths. They don't do too well either. Luckily, most of the fish that produce those are long gone. Most of these fish are quite old now. And we have new blood in the tank. I have another very skinny fish in here. I moved her. I think she's at the front. She's very tiny and skinny. She was caught in the filter for we don't know how long in one of my 10 gallons. And she's never grown. And she's in this awful shape. I believe the female rainbow is in her hiding place. Oh yes, she goes down in the corner to hide from the male. It's the one place he never seems to find her. She's also after the food that I give the Cory cats. So I don't know why some babies manage to survive and some don't. So Victor doesn't always go after the young ones. There are quite a few young ones there that swim with him, little babies. I still love my male up here with his gold on his back. And I've got one with a really lovely blue fins and orange fins. I really love that, the two contrasting colour. I know it's not very popular to have fish like that, but I really love that. So there's the tank. A lot less crowded than it used to be, but still an awful lot of babies. If all the babies lived, it would be very crowded.